Thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of Hexproof from Ward. In this episode, we're going to see what makes a pod fun. We're going to have everybody in the pod kind of play a mental game without any cards and see how it goes from start to finish. We'll see if anybody board wipes, anybody doesn't get any mana rocks. What happens? How do you continue to play? Who's going to be an early target? We can't wait to have you join us. Here we go. Let's go ahead and start the game. Sam, what deck are you playing? Who's your commander?
Commander, it's gonna be Tinybones.
Okay. Keith, who's your commander?
Oh, am I gonna create a new deck right now? Krenko, my boss.
Okay. Josh?
Yep.
Kardur, the Doomscourge.
Okay. Perfect. And I'll play an oldie but a goodie, but I'll play Nekusar. So we don't actually know what's happening. We're just gonna kind of go through like how we play at the beginning of a game, how we set our table up, how you want to set up, how you're kind of building your lands, building your creatures and stuff like that, and things of that nature. So it's gonna kind of be fun, gonna kind of be different. We are playing Planechase, so is everybody excited to see where we're at to start this game off?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Okay, we are at the Grove of the Dream Pods. So when you planeswalk to Grove of Dream Pods or at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. When you roll Chaos, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it's kind of a fun one. So we're going to go ahead and roll for first. And Keith, you won. So go ahead.
Let's go. I have a spin down right here.
Oh, just go for it, dude. It's
All
your
right.
turn. So we're starting the game. So what does your deck do, and how are you going to start it off? How many lands are you looking for in your starting hand? Stuff like that.
Red deck wins, basically. So I'm just gonna get as many goblins as fast as possible.
Okay. All right. So how many lands are you hoping you have in your opening hand?
I'd be fine with 2, honestly.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and how would you do your first turn then?
Um, Roll the planar die.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You did not. We are not changing planes.
Oh, rip. Okay, land, 1 goblin, and I hit someone in the face.
Oh, you had haste. Okay.
Yep, of
All
course.
right. Keith setting himself up as an early target. Josh, it's your turn.
Okay. So, I first hand drew it. No lands, had to throw it back.
Oh man.
Second one, it's kind of risky. Can I have 1 land, but I do get the draw. I'm fine if I just have 2 lands. Do you mind if I just do it like a gentleman's little peek see to see if there's a land there so I can play it? Do you
Yeah,
guys
go
mind?
for it. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna do the little gentleman's peek see. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, no, I can play this. I don't need to throw it back. Sorry. Thanks for that. Okay, I'm gonna draw
Throwing
my
it back.
land. And then I'm just gonna play my basic swamp. I have nothing to play with my first turn, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass.
All right. I'm up. I made sure to have 2 lands. So I draw my first 7. Unlike Josh, I got lucky. I got 1 land and a soul ring. So I'm kind of gonna
Arch
by the seat of
enemy.
my pants and go ahead and just play that land. Um, and you know what? I'll just pass. I'll keep it in my pocket. I'll pass. Where does Sam? Sam, what do you got? Are you gonna roll the planar die, or are you just gonna play?
We're gonna do a little bit of both, but we're gonna see how this goes. But it seems like I've got 3 lands in my hand. But what the best part about this is I want to play Urborg. Just start off that way. Everybody's got swamped. Got to help everybody else out.
Ooh, that
We're
is
going
so
max
nice of you.
car. Okay.
And then I'm gonna do an Inquisition of Kozilek on Keith. Makes he attacks somebody. You gotta get some cards out of his hand. We gotta keep him in check.
All right.
And then yeah, I'll roll the planar die before I
Okay.
just get the turn.
You rolled the planes. No chaos. We're just leaving. We are now at Agirim. I'm so sorry if I slaughter these names. Whenever a white creature dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Whenever a non-white creature dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. When you roll chaos, creatures can't attack you until a player planeswalks.
Mm.
That's kind of fun.
Hmm.
Ending your turn there, Sam?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, turn 2. Keith, you're up.
All right. I draw, have another land, of course.
Ooh.
Wow, I have a ruby medallion. I play that. My red spells are cheaper now. And I attack another player for 1 damage.
Are you attacking the same player? Who are you attacking? You can say the player's name.
Josh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Josh,
I
right in
knew
the
it.
I don't even
face.
know who I attacked last time. I
It,
attacked
it was
Sam last
me.
time.
It was me. I remember.
Okay.
Dang,
That's
you
all I
hit Josh
got.
twice.
Yep.
Okay. Are you gonna stay here or are you gonna roll the planar die?
Um, what's this plane do?
This plane has whenever a white creature dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
Oh,
Whenever a non-white creature dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. When you roll chaos, creatures can't attack you until a player planeswalks.
that's not bad. I'll roll anyway. Yeah.
Ooh, you rolled
Probably,
chaos.
I should have
Nobody
done
can
that
attack
before I
Keith
attacked.
until we leave the plane.
That's all I got.
All right, Josh. He's hit you
Okay.
twice, but you can't hit him back. Here we go.
Yeah, it's how goes sometimes. I'm gonna play my land for turn. It is a two-color land that red, black, and I gain a life, but it enters tapped, unfortunately. So I'm still like kind of a slow game for red, black. You hate to see it. But then I did happen to get a Forsworn paladin who is a 1/1 human knight with menace. I can pay one in a black and tap it to lose a life and create a treasure token. So I'll make it up in the end eventually. So I'm working there. It's a slow start, but I'll get there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll the planar die. Unfortunately, nothing happens. We're still here. Keith is still protected. Um,
Wow.
I I draw a land. I play a land. So I've got 2 lands. I'm gonna tap one and be like, oh man, turn 2 Soul Ring. So I didn't want to play it turn 1. I don't want anybody to feel bad. Um, so I've got those going. Um, and I'm gonna go ahead and I will throw out I'll throw out a fog bank. So I've got a blocker. Um, yeah, I'm gonna pass to Sam.
Oh, well, I'll draw a card for my turn. I'll play a swamp, and you know what? Just because Nathan did, I'll do it too, and I'll play a Soul Ring. And then I'm gonna tap that Soul Ring and my Urborg, and I'm gonna play a Cunning Lethomancer.
Oh, ooh. For
And
everybody that doesn't know what that does, what does it do?
it's beginning of my upkeep. Everybody discards card,
Oh, okay. Ooh, all
and
right.
then roll the planar die.
Ooh, and we are out of here. We are heading to Akum. Players may cast enchantment spells as though they had flash. Whenever you roll chaos, destroy target creature that isn't enchanted.
And then pass turn.
All right.
That's a
Keith.
2/2 creature, by the way.
Ooh,
Oh,
you
of
have a
course.
creature. Okay, Keith, we are about 6 turns in now, so we fast forwarded a little bit.
Yo.
Um, so you kind of set yourself up as the early target. You did some early attacks. In your
Yeah,
early
so
turns, you're turning and churning and burning and
yeah,
hitting
so now I
Josh in the
have 50
face.
goblins and
You
they
have
have double
50
Oh,
strike.
goblins
oh
now? Oh
my.
my
Oh,
Yeah.
lord.
oh, we slept
And
Oh
on.
they
my
get
Oh,
+1
lord.
+0, obviously.
oh, of
Oh my
course.
gosh, we're gonna be in trouble.
All right, so I tap Krenko
Hmm.
and make 50 more tokens. Oh, but wait, I have an impact trimmer and
I'd like to point
I
out,
think I'm pinging some
yeah,
people.
I'd like to point out too that if it's been 6 turns, somebody 6 cards would have been discarded. So
I was ramping so
that
hard, by the way.
means we let this get out of control. Like we failed as a pod.
We were just, this is the first game that we've played together today, so we're just really happy to be together. So we're just trying. This is a new deck that Keith just built. We want to see how it
Oh yeah,
works.
Are we like new to the
I didn't
game
win
when we're
fast enough.
playing
Sorry.
this?
No, we're not new to the game. We're just,
Oh,
when we get together, sometimes we've got new decks happening, and we like to see how they
Show my
play.
kitty off.
Um, Keith,
Meow.
Cat is on the
Yes.
field.
Yep. Sorry.
Just an update. We have gone a couple of planes into the future. We are now in the fourth sphere. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a non-black creature. So, you're gonna have to sacrifice one of your
No.
tokens. Whenever you roll chaos, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. By the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I attack with those. Uh,
Oh, ouch.
Well,
can I pump?
oh,
I move to attack.
just a
All right.
reminder, I played Kardur the previous turn, and
Ah.
those are goaded, but they cannot come at me.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Okay.
nuts.
All right. So I have one
actually,
once.
and I completely forgot about this.
Oh,
Oh, but it's the worst thing. I had a Dolmen's Gate, and I've got a creature that can block everybody. So I got one guy that can just block everybody and not receive any combat damage. So,
all right.
man,
Well,
Keith, if it
unfortunately,
helps, I'm going to interject as well. Um, I am a big Creed fan, and unfortunately, I've not been drawing any creatures. So I'm sitting here with arms wide open.
I'd like to also think,
All
but
your
Keith
goblins.
still has 50 impact tremors. So
So
technically,
yes,
he's got
that's
lethal on somebody because my deck cannot gain life.
Yeah,
let's see
well,
here.
unfortunately, on turn 4, I played Witchbane Orb, so I can't be the target of spells or abilities.
Oh,
So I'm sorry about the rest of you here. The sun's getting real
That's
low for
so
you.
unfortunate.
oh,
Let's see here. Damage cannot be prevented this turn. What am I playing? Um, Shucks. Okay, I just moved to attack and arms wide open. I'm coming at you, Nathan.
oh, it
All
looks
the
like
all the little
I
guys.
am dead.
Rip.
Dead.
ooh.
Not, you
Use
didn't
some
have an
hurts.
Aetherize in hand?
I did not.
Ah, no.
No, I had a windfall. I had a couple of ways to get some people with my Nekusar because he's about to be out and hanging out, but it was too late for me. I'll just be the banker for Monopoly over here. I'll be flipping Planechase cards.
Yeah. And you're even nice enough to be playing the symbol, like the thimble piece in the Monopoly board.
Yeah, and unfortunately, all of the needles got placed into the thimble. So,
Yeah.
all
And
right,
you
Keith, is your
Yes.
dangerous turn over, or are you going to? You've
Let's
got some lands that
see.
you haven't turned sideways yet. You could roll for chaos a couple times if you wanted to.
I'll go ahead and roll once, see how it goes.
Okay, you got chaos, so you just
Wow.
got a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So
Wow, so
congratulations, the rich get
nice.
richer.
All right, I'll roll again. Why not? I pay 2 mana.
Oh, we are going to a new plane. We are at the Is It Steam Maze. Whenever a player casts an
I'll
instant
probably
or
like this
sorcery
one.
spell, that player copies it. The player may choose new targets for the copy. Whenever you roll chaos, instant and sorcery spells you cast this turn cost 3 less to cast. Pretty fun one. So, Josh, it's your turn. I think Keith's all tapped out.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yep. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and draw.
What does your board state look like?
Oh, it's of course I have my Forsworn Paladin still.
Okay.
I have could I play had played Kadur the Doomscourge.
Of course.
Uh and of course my Witch Bane orb that I just happen to have very conveniently. Like man, save my butt from those impact tremors. I tell you what.
That honestly came in clutch.
Yeah, for real. Slept on card. People don't realize how much you get targeted, but you do. But anyway, So that's my board state right now. Uh, oh, and let's see. And I drew into a makeshift munitions, which is an enchantment. So I'm gonna play that, and then I'm going to uh, go ahead and I'm gonna like Keith. I'm sorry you're running away from
Oh,
this, and you attacked me for no good reason. Whenever
oh,
Nathan had a freaking soul ring and I had a freaking swamp, so I'm gonna have to
all
just
right. What you
send
got?
one damage to your face
Okay.
by sacrificing Kadur, but uh but before I sacrifice Kadur, I'm going to play one of the plethora of whenever this creature dies, return to the battlefield under my control effect. So then we get that Kadur ETB again. So
Um,
then they're all goaded. Man,
okay.
I
Okay.
would
Okay.
hate to be Sam right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and pass this him and see how he gets out of this.
Well, this is wonderful because mind's eye, foreshadow. I think I'm going to be fine on this. I'm going to draw a card. I've got a nice board set of just some creatures that make you discard cards. I'm whittling away your hands, but
Just an
oh
update,
yeah, yeah.
life update. Sorry, Josh, you're at 34. Sam and Keith, you're tied at 38 right now. So
Oh, okay.
just so everybody knows, I'm very dead.
Okay.
I'm at minus 50 life. But
Oof.
yeah, those are the life totals. I forgot to give you guys a heads up.
Well, I'm going to put in a play of lethal vapors, where any creature that comes into play
Oh.
automatically destroy it. But
Oh.
any person can pay 0 to destroy it, but they have to skip their next turn. And I'm also going to play a damnation.
Damn.
Oh. Rip. Um. Let's see here.
That spell is on the
Don't
stack
forget,
currently.
don't forget, we are still at the Is It Steam Maze. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, that player copies it. The player may choose new targets for the copy.
Ooh, now you got 2 damnations on the stack right now.
I'm thinking. Uh, I'm totally not searching for cards right now that are in my deck.
Mm,
I okay. I do nothing. Perfect.
Spicy.
on the
No
stack,
response.
I'm gonna go ahead t take a life, tap my Forsworn Paladin, make a treasure token. I'm just gonna go ahead and sacrifice Kadur and Forsworn Paladin. Just ping you both for one, just because I'm petty.
Okay, so with that, life totals are now at 37 for Sam and Keith. Josh, you're at 33.
I also like to point out that the enchantments that I have on the field currently, um, we have a Megrim and a Painful Quandary.
Ooh.
So just worry about that now.
Okay, Sam. Are you going to roll your planar die, or are you just going to pass to the
Uh, uh, you know,
Heath monster?
I think we'll try to roll it to get out of here because I don't trust a red deck.
Oh, you don't get it on the first try.
Oh, well, whatever.
Okay. All right, Keith, you're up.
Okay. Draw and play land. And I have a little bit of ramp. So I'm bringing my commander back out, Krenko.
And it's destroyed.
Oh, rip.
Yikes.
Forgot about that. Okay. I pay 0 and destroy that.
All right.
So,
So you have to skip
and
your next turn.
what else can I do? Oh, I will play a Goblin Bombardment, which lets me sacrifice creatures to ping.
Um,
And
do you hold on? That's a painful quandary trigger here for both of them. That's my fault, but this has to happen. You have to either discard a card or pay lose 5 life for both those cards.
I discard land, obviously.
Okay, so that's for the first one. You take 2 damage for discarding a card, and then on your second one, are you paying 5 life for discarding a card?
Discarding another land. I have so
Oh,
many
well, oh
lands.
man, well that's another 2 damage because of a
Okay,
Grim.
and
You're down to 33 life, Keith.
That's rotten luck.
all right, planar die time.
Okay.
Let's roll it.
We are getting lucky. You rolled planes. We are at the Isle of Vesuva. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, its controller creates a token that's a copy of that creature.
Yes.
Whenever you roll chaos, destroy target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature.
Ooh,
Okay,
goodbye
no
goblins if that
mention
happens again.
of the legend rule or anything like that.
There is no mention of the legend rule, so
Ugh.
Legend rule
Okay,
apply.
I sacrifice a treasure to exile top card of my library. I can play it this turn from using some magical red card. I got, let's see
you got a
here.
rock.
Wow.
You got a mana rock. That's what you got.
All right, I'm playing that bad boy. No maximum hand size. Let's go. All right, that's all I've got. I'm gonna have to pass my turn.
All right, so we're gonna fast forward a couple of turns. Uh, Let me take a quick look at life totals real.
I'm doing so much better now, by the way.
Okay, updated life totals. Josh, you're at 20. Sam, you're at 18. Some crazy stuff's going on. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Oh, it
Uh,
happens.
Keith's just the rich get richer, the lucky get luckier. He's at 38 life now. I don't know what's been going on, but that boy
Crazy how that
cannot
happens.
lose.
Somehow in a
My red
red
deck.
deck only. That's impressive.
Well, it's from doing this plane chase. He's been getting lucky, rolling some
Ah,
chaos,
man,
gaining some
yeah.
life that way. Unfortunately,
Pesky.
you guys have not been as lucky. Um, so we're gonna go ahead. It is Josh's turn. We are at Eratopolis. So when you planeswalk to Eratopolis or at the beginning of your upkeep, put a scroll counter on Eratopolis. Then you gain life equal to the number of scroll counters on it. When Eratopolis has 10 or more scroll counters on it, planeswalk. Eratopolis is now at 4. So at the beginning of your upkeep, Josh, your life goes from 20 to 24.
Nice.
I would like to find out because time skip and all that. What does everybody's hand size look like right now?
Josh has 4 cards in hand. Sam, you have 5. Keith is down to 3, so that has been where he's been hurting a little bit. He only
Yeah.
has 3 cards in hand.
What
We
sort of
are
like draw punish things do you got on the board right now, Sam?
Some what?
Drop punish.
Draw. Well, let's see here. Well, we've nobody's destroyed any of my enchantments, so I've got all the goodies. Um, we've had a bottomless pit out here, and I think what we're gonna do is in response to what you're doing. Let's see if I got this. If I'm reading this right, that didn't get changed, or rotted or anything like that. That always matters. Uh, I would like to play a Tainted Charm on Keith to make him go down to 2 cards,
Ooh.
and
Ugh.
I'm going to be able to copy that with an artifact that lets me copy a spell, and I'm going to do that 2 more times.
Interesting.
And this is on Josh's turn. I'm going to activate my commander's ability to where anybody who has 0 cards in hand loses 10 life.
Yeah. So
Oh, Keith
The
is
problem is
down
it's very
to
expensive, and my
28.
man is tapped out right now on Josh's turn.
yeah. Oh man. Okay. So then, so I haven't even drawn yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh my God, guys,
Oh,
it's a miracle.
Which
Uh,
one?
Reforge the soul.
Oh,
Yeah, each player's gonna discard their hand and draw back up to 7. All that work
Wow.
for naught, Sam. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Thanks. Okay, in
But
response, I'm gonna
oh,
throw something on the stack.
okay.
I liquid metal torch. I change one of those enchantments to an artifact, and then I abrade it to destroy an artifact.
I will.
Oh,
You're tapped out.
But
yeah.
I've got one trick up my sleeve. I will tap. Let's see here. See what do I have on my field? Even though it's my field. Uh, I have a way to produce 2 black mana, and I can't think of it right now. But you have to trust me on that one. And I will do it Imp's
Trust me, bro.
Mischief, and I will change the target on that abrade onto one of my other artifacts.
Uh, let's see here.
Not so fast.
Obviously, losing 2 life no matter well, unless it resolves, because I think abrade's 2 mana.
Let's see. I have a creature that I can tap that will destroy an artifact anyway. Very convenient. Oh, it is Viashino Heretic.
I love those cherries.
Yes, destroy target artifact. It deals damage to the controller equal to the artifact's total casting cost. I'll do the OG
And
one, not a token, so you can take damage.
what is
It's a creature. Tap
uh
it. Pay
is
2 mana.
Mike Commander on the field right now?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Nope. So how much damage are you taking from that, Sam?
And for what the converted mana cost is,
Yeah.
it was it was 3.
Okay. All right. All right, Josh. Let's let Josh play his turn. Josh, play your turn.
Finally.
Oh, no, it's yeah. I'm assuming he destroyed McGrim, right? I'm assuming that's
Yeah.
because that on the stack was we're gonna have to discard our hands.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the target from Keith. So yeah,
Yeah,
so then
obviously.
yeah, so
Yeah.
then so I'm back up to 7. Uh and what's the biggest creature on the board? Who has a honker out there?
No honkers. Not here.
Keith pumped just a goblin token, and it's a 10/10.
Woo.
Okay. Man, what are life totals again?
You're sitting at 24, Sam's at 15, Keith is at 28.
Mm. Then let's go ahead and I am going to act of treason this 10/10 goblin.
Ooh.
Does this resolve?
No response.
Okay.
Josh, let everybody know what active treason does if they don't know.
Oh, oh, this is one of the uh, most common threat and effects. For the simple 2 and 1 red, you can gain control of target creature and opponent controls, untap it, and it gains haste.
All right. So you've got the 10/10 goblin on your side of the field. Sam is tapped out. Keith has 2 lands to use. Keep going, Josh.
Okay. I am go and then no creatures on Sam board, right?
He's
No.
got
Oh,
some.
I do. Oh, yeah, man, I just overlooked him. Just a 1/1 flyer and a 2/2 rat.
Hmm. Does oh, is that do you have Loxodon Warhammer equipped to your creature by chance?
Me? No.
Lifelink.
Oh, no.
No, no, the
Oh,
goblin.
oh.
Yeah, I
I,
stole
I
my
would assume.
equipment and my creature.
I would say so because he's a red deck. He's got to be able to gain that life. So he
Yeah,
had to
he
been
does
able to,
have a lot of life. I'd assume there's a Loxodon Warhammer
yeah.
in there.
Trample and
Yeah.
lifelink.
Yeah, so this is what this is gonna look like. So with the Loxodon Warhammer, it's actually 13 power. I'm going to send that sideways at Sam. You can put some bods in front of it if you'd like to.
I like
You
to
can
point out
survive
that
this.
you're going to lose that creature and give it back to Keith, and I feel like I'm getting targeted right here. This is not
Oh,
fun.
no, no, trust me, I got you, bro. Check this out.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess I will. Hmm, I guess I'll have to use my rat to block it, even though it's going to go through.
Yeah, that's going through. So you're still taking about 12 of that, and I'm gonna gain 12 life, or I'm getting 13 life back. Then Keith, you're not getting this back. I'm going to
Oh,
pay 1 and a red to cast Fling. I can sacrifice a creature and deal damage
Treason.
equal to its power to any target. And then that's going right back at your face, bud.
Oof.
13 to your face right there.
All right. No, not much I can do about that.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
uh
with that,
then
we're at updated life totals. Josh, you're at 37. Sam, you're at 3. Keith, you're at 15.
How many creatures do I have in play right now? How many little tokens are floating around?
Oh,
I
you've got
mean
about 8 of those little gobos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
My Goblin Bombardment's still chilling. I will sacrifice 3 of them to ping Samuel for 3 damage.
Ooh, Sam, rip. Unless Josh has a
Yeah.
way to save you.
Nope.
uh not afraid I had nothing. I'm Rakdos. I don't know what to
I
tell you.
I might have something. Hold on. I might have something that I might have foretold, but let me make sure. I got to make sure.
No, you're dead.
Oh,
You're dead, Sam.
yep, I let it go through.
Unfortunately.
You're so dead.
I'm sorry, buddy. You had no Hail Marys. Nothing was full of grace.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
so, all
Uh,
right. Here we go. We're a couple of we're running out of time here. We're a couple of turns past that last turn. Josh has done some crazy stuff. We've lost Eratopoulos. We're no longer there. We've we've traveled a couple more planes. We're now at Tawashi. Modified creatures you control have trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, draw a card. Equipment, auras you control, encounters or modifications. Whenever chaos ensues, distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control. Josh, you're at 24 life. Keith, you've gone up to 20. You did get that last round of scroll counters before we planeswalked.
Okay.
Josh, you have about 3 creatures on the field, so you got to figure out who those are. Keith still has quite a few tokens. He's at six tokens. He does have his commander out. Keith, it is your turn.
Okay. I have some treasures, some lands open. I draw my card. Ooh. I am going to play Sulfim. So if a source I control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, it deals double that damage instead. Okay. And then I will tap my Krenko. I'm gonna make some more little goblins, and they have haste due to one of my enchantments. And I'm going to move to attack. I'll go all out. Say I have we said I had 6 or so before.
Yeah. Yep.
So that includes Krenko, so I have 5 tokens. Uh I guess that would double that. What, to 12? So I'm attacking with all those. And yep, I'm attacking.
Okay. This is looking pretty rough for me. Let's see. I think the only thing I
I
can
will,
do.
real quick, specify that Sulfim is for non-combat damage.
Uh, let's see. Those are all. Oh man, that's pretty rough. Uh, Everything's coming at me with. Oh man, with the Kardur thing. Kardur's passive is whenever an attacking creature dies, target someone loses a life and I gain a life. But I only got these 3 creatures. I'm gonna go ahead and like let's say one's like a gold span dragon, one's Kardur, and then one is Sir Conrad the Grim. Okay,
Okay.
so uh, I am going to uh, just uh Doomblade. I'm going to attempt to Doomblade your biggest goblin,
Okay.
Josh, I
and
don't
then
know if you realize this, uh, but you do have a tragic slip in your hand. So, just
okay. Yeah. So then and then it wasn't it was attacking. So then you're going to lose two, and I'm going to gain one.
Okay, I will respond to this spell if you're gonna play that.
Hmm.
Okay, I choose to call in a professional, so nobody can gain life this turn. Damage can be prevented, and I get to deal 3 damage to any target as an instant. I will deal 3 to your Doomscourge
Mm.
before anything else happens.
Yep. Then I'm going to use my tragic slip to tragically slip another one before that resolves. So Kadur
Ugh.
still sees it. So then that's
Uh,
another instance of you losing two, and I gain. Uh, I guess I do not gain one because, but yeah, that's you losing two.
okay, that's good.
Okay.
No
Uh,
response to
okay, but I cannot. You still overwhelm me, man. No matter how
that.
I block, I can't come out on top. I tried,
All right, all
but I
right.
think you just got me.
all right. Good
Good
game,
game.
everybody. Good game.
Yeah.
GG's.
That was a
Yeah,
fun one.
GG.
Yeah.
All right. So, everybody like everybody's decks, or does anybody have any tweaks that you'd give, any advice that you'd give anybody for their deck?
Well, I
Uh,
probably should have put in more mana rocks. I feel like that would have helped me a bit. I had
I
a
was
slow start there.
I was gonna say that, but you've been playing longer than I have, so I didn't want to say anything. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Keith,
yeah,
your
my
deck was
my
crazy.
synergy isn't there, but
Sam,
I
you were
can
doing
pump some
good. I
creatures out.
think I think I need to bring a new deck to the table. Um, when everybody's bringing high power, I need to not worry about trying to hurt everybody with Nekusar.
Yeah. So Kadur's just really good at getting second. I need to figure out how to close it. I can goad everyone, but then when it's 1v1, it gets the sun gets real low, real quick, gets real ugly.
Yeah, and see the deck. My deck flows with make sure everybody else's hands are small, and then since Nathan was making everybody draw, it was just polar
What you gonna
opposites.
do? Yeah. What you gonna do?
Yeah, that happens.
Well, that was a fun one, guys.
Yeah. Uh,
Um,
Gotta go fast.
we'll
Same time
come
next
back.
week.
Yeah, yeah, same time next week. Does that resolve? Does that resolve?
I think that resolves. Yeah,
Yes.
no
Yeah,
responses.
yeah, yeah.
All right, perfect. See you guys.
Later.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Hexproof from Ward. If you like what you heard, you can continue to listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, and watch us on YouTube. If you want to follow us on our socials, we're on Blue Sky and Instagram. We'll see you again next week. Bye.